love and breath flames always.
I feel no fine like T.I. or Flo.
Savior, see my sick soul.
I feel no even sabi rap like Jay-Z.
I wonder if 50 lives
When it sits close, the ink
Always conversing and arguing about.
decide to go to the seaside and the
one little word we use way too often.
Hello, welcome to another edition of your favorite TV show, World of 401, a show that's all about poetry and literary arts events here in Nigeria and beyond. I'm your host, Olumide Holloway. You can also call me Olulu, the Kingdom from Zulu. We'll be right back. Good to have you back. On this edition of World of 401, we'll be showing you clips from the open mic event Express It that held in Bagada, second week of August 2016. It was fun all the way. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Because you don't know, like I said, my pen speaks your mind, needs your thought, and show your imagination of poetically, not like a poetic or poetaster, but poeticalness with poetic light, it's passing poeticism, which is my poetact. Alright, as we start now, I'm here to render aesthetica. Does anyone know tomorrow? Understanding to your dreams, do you know? Even to the spirit world, can you go? Penetrating into the thing in an inexplicable manner. Every of your thoughts and imagination are made on fire by her, breaking down the wall, shielding your heart, moving softly in silent footsteps like a cat. She's a shadow, your bones and marrow. In the dark she glows. She's a disaster, your weakness and downfall. When you're free, she's ready to make you grow. She casts your soul to the ground, making you hear in a weird sound. Aesthetica makes you travel into ecstasy and exceptional beauty you always want to see. When the love for her has become intense, then be ready to get a death sentence. Death sentence that is suicidal at the point you make love with her. The last survivor of the aesthetica, with a strong seductive ability, sweat well behaved like the family of cat or matchable daughter of divinity. She hypnotizes you, launching into your unconscious state. Yes, you are possessed already, focusing like a meditating monk. You aesthetically prophesy. Your emotions are heightened like a god, foretelling, revealing, forecasting visions and dreams, telling us tomorrow, winter and spring. Your mind escapes freely into the spirit world. She's an unfathomable creature. She's a mystical being. She's an enigma, and she lives wherever you call her. And in case you've forgotten, like I said, the pen speaks in mind.
Giovanni, thank you, Jerry. Titled The Frustrated Mind. Life. Never a bed of roses, the world may seem gloomy. Thought our mind seems busy, but at the end, it seems we all have been lazy. The head brings no pity, strength, and effort may seem empty. Speak to the Almighty, cause it's Him that brings plenty. Every now and then, life could be frustrating. You don't have to feel rejected. Focus makes you elected to the world.
Pray for me now.
Please, everyone.
I sit as silence envelops my mind. I'm lost in the widest blue sea, so I seek to find my what destination home. Home that has been invaded by welding on the moon the chiefs like infestation that could pollute the spring and spring children. Pray for me, homelessness and hopelessness rock me in an unknown land with no left where drugs my life solely depends on. I became a subject of shame on the street card like Lazarus, praying for hands. Midnight cold sucked into my marrows as my world was a eyed from a distance. Pray for me to find my way towards the destination of hope. I'm the good for nothing. Sharp on the pavement of our roads, praying for hand, sunshine and rainfall, with no one listening to the heartbeat of my smelly, swirly songs. Disabled by accident of regret, eroding round the air. You still eyed me with whispers rolling over your eyes. What can hand do? But crawl, crawl, crawl towards the land of doom. Crawl, crawl, crawl towards the land of pain. Crawl, crawl, crawl towards the land of poverty. Crawl, crawl, crawl towards the land of depression. Crawl, crawl, crawl towards the land. Those listeners who mocked me in heart and left me in webs of death. But who listens to sloppy songs of doom? Who? You? Pray for me and depression. My heart and soul have been clouded by darkness since I was 11. And all I did see is sadness and grave. When Mom and Papa were butchered like celebrity cows, we all met Marys with excitement gleaming over our faces because it's Christmas. As blood sprinkled round the corridor, every downpour drops in my eyes. Memory lane in pain spears my heart. Pray for me, the cat chasing after the rat in the nooks and crannies of the living room as the bands who feast by their bellies, only to be let loose by greed, open in the air, and the rat, the small, stinky, stubby shell that you left behind the fence with no power to change the world, only bucket full of tears ignite my work. As the journey into the sun rays, sweet suckling sounds echoes my ears. The best in you still lives in you. You got some son, you're pretty good. Escape to the Garden of Eden, and you're still alive, and you're still breathing, and you're still living with the power to change the world. So crawl, crawl, crawl to the power of possibility. Crawl, crawl, crawl to the land of economy. Crawl, crawl, crawl to the provided ground of hope. Crawl, crawl, crawl to the land of peace. Your survivor, peace.
Oluwasifon, come, let's catch some fun. With you, there's no time to mourn. Each time you call my name, bank hall, bank hall, bank hall, bank hall. The melody in your voice beats the drum of my imagination beyond the gate of fantasy into that cold room of reality. Oluwasifon. In fact, it causes the swinging hairs on my chest to stand at attention. Even the strongest of samurais lose their guts. Men with broken stiff neck turn 360 degrees at the sight of you, Oluwasifon. You need a heel like me. Oluwasifon. See, I am the missing X in your equation, the fidelity that guarantees your access to an ocean of wealth without stress. Remember, I am Bankor, a bank you can count on. I've got the blessings of Abraham, the sagacity of Elijah, the humility of Abel, the boldness of Meliah. Yeah, I am Bankor. But see, it is not good that God has done you this good, gave you this food that makes even the saddest of saddies being with smiles. Men with broken stiff neck turn 360 degrees at the sight of you. Oluwasifon. 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 See, thunder may strike down walls faster than that of Jericho, but can never stop my hands from writing on the tablet of your heart. Oluwasifon. 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 See, if you don't love me, my life, if you don't love me, my life, if you don't love me, the sun will shine at noon, the moon will stare at night. But my life will just be like a diamond ring with the lows of a pig. Oluwasifon. Oluwasifon. Ìwọ sì làmù tí múnú mi tutù. Oluwasifon. Àwọn àgbàtì ẹ̀sọ́ wọ́n ní kòkòrò tí ń jẹ̀fọ́ ìdí ẹ̀fọ́ ní gbé. Àmọ́ wọ́n ní kòkòrò ìfẹ́ mi tí ń mẹ́ẹ̀mí mi rò. Oluwasifon.
I want to leave a long-lasting, loving memory on earth. I want to be immersed in Solomon's wisdom and inhabitant of God's kingdom. I want to be the custodian of David's millions, the leader of a chosen generation. I want to be a legend. I want to be mentioned with the likes of Nelson Mandela, not with the names of cold-hearted men at Sambisa. I want to promote a good cause. I want my name to be engraved on the rock from Nigeria to Russia, even in the province of Asia, as a proof of ages for endless ages. I want to be a person whose legacy would last. I want to be a legend. I want the deaf ears to resurrect to the sound of my voice. I want to lead the blinders of the blind man to see my hyperbole, and the tasteless taste bud of their tongue to taste my personification. As the aroma of my well spice be too sweet to zoom around, goes through the nostrils of the noseless. I want my words to continue speaking sparkling, sweetening sentences. Such are the realities I want, not fantasies. I want my pen and paper to meet and beg more. 1, 2, metaphor. My figures of speech will never fall, cause my words unite families. My poems go beyond simple similes. I want my awesomeness and awesomeness show relating to responsive deliverance. I want my words to speak, to breathe, to work. But all these are wants and wishes, and if wishes were hot to smile, we have wings and fly higher than the beds of the sky. Being a legend, it's not how much you want it, it is how much you can work towards it. Leonardo da Vinci didn't just want it, he drew towards it. Albert Einstein didn't just want it, he experimented towards it. Simon Peter didn't just want it, he prayed towards it. I wouldn't just want it. I would write towards it, I would write towards it, I would fight towards it, I would raise my fist and head high, cause I know that I'm a legend. I am a legend. Who are you?
Hi. Okay, I see everybody clapping up here. I think I'm clapping up as a picture for that. Come on. You can go back there. Okay, my name is Ejiro, and I'll be doing a short poetry titled Best Friends. Dear best friends, a reflection of my loneliness, a correspondence of my isolation. You remind me of lonely people, so I don't want to be lonely. Then I rush to play get the bestie, but I end up feeling better, more lonely. You see, I would like to think of all the qualities of what a best friend should be. I begin to recite all my ABC lyrics. A friend should always be there for you. He should be able to encourage you, desire your diet. He should be able to energize you. F, fancy you. G, he should be able to go to any extent for you. H, the people look like home to you. But at the thought of I, J, K, I begin to stutter and stammer because of L, he doesn't really love you. I mean, all your flaws and mistakes is poured out before you. Before you realize it, ain't nobody got your back better than your own shadow. But wait, why are you complaining though? I mean, we live in a generation that is quick to take selfies and we easily forget our memories. So, here's a picture of us. Come, let's take another one. Post it on Facebook and Instagram and hashtag it best is forever. But this space between for and ever is a series of nothingness. Sooner, dear best friend, I can't begin to tell you of the nights where I had the pressure written all over me, where I had songs and lyrics of my shout. So it was you, it was really you who picked up the knife and you stabbed me in two. You see, the good Lord was quick to teach us how to forget our enemies and forgive them. But I think he forgot to teach us how to forgive our besties because we are the ones that actually stab us the most.
Sure, that's true.
Now, I am looking through the faces of these people gathering around there and I'm trying to find a friend who I can take a selfie with, but I got nobody but me and my shadow. Thank you.
Let it be known in all hearts that I conquered. Tell it to the skies in every time that I advance in every circumstance. Trumpet roar to the earth that failure I martyred, and success had no distance, so that my legend will live on forever. I have a poem titled 3 minutes ago, and okay. Please don't go. Darling, I still love you. I never meant to hurt you, and I don't want to hurt too. Please don't leave me, not now. Let's turn this circumstance to our own advantage. Let's learn to love more now that it's hurting. For pain is felt with tears and fears and nothing. I'm pleading, begging and counting on your conscience. Please don't leave me. But no, I toyed with your sentence and made you cry out your heart. But now I'm the one trying. Stop crying, please. Darling, sweetheart, I know I never called you these close. But please accept my apology of tears. But she left. And lost in thought I stood, staring as she walked away. In tears I shook my head and gazed on how the wind played with her hair. It was romantic and beautiful. I have caressed and felt that too. I never told her the truth that I was a playboy. Now see what play has done. Losing the one I thought I would never love. It's hard to breathe and it's hard to move on. And all I feel is broken imagination of sweet memory. All I feel is pain, sweet pain. The truth is, it's went wrong before it even began. I ignored my heart and made our depart now. What am I to do? What am I to do in this overwhelming mental anguish? What am I to tell the tears I offered that our offerings were too small to make our stay? I only wanted to have fun. Now fun has gotten stopped and I can't even breathe. Really, it's hard to breathe and it's hard to move on. I'm short of tears, but I've got to be strong. And with Adele's voice, words, oh caress my being, oh caress my being. I know I'm not the only one who regrets the things they've done. Sometimes I feel it's only me who can stand the reflections that I see. I wish I could live a little more. Look up to the sky and not just the floor. I feel like my world is crashing by and all I can do is watch and cry. I miss the hair, I miss my girl, I miss my lover, I miss it when life was a party to be thrown, but that disappeared 3 minutes ago.
When your nose no longer feels the sting of the cold, when the hair on your skin no longer stand attention to the salutation of the harmattan, when your tongue no longer grind those sweet words and poetry no longer fall from Sadash's mind, when casket houses your body and coffins act as cufflinks between this world and the world beyond, what will be your story? When death brings the air from your lung and took upon the reality of your life, the one you live when you were alive, and to take it before your eyes, would you smile as you watch, or would your eyes be drowned in the ocean of regret? When death comes like an August visitor, would you plead and beg this coming October? Cause to be living a life in slumber. But wait, can't you remember? Life pressed play when you were born and the camera keeps rolling to death. Say stop, so please stop. Life is a stage. You only come of age when you live a life of purpose. So comfort zone, no man ever become great staying in that zone. Cause like a thief in the night, there to come without a knife. And you struggle with all your might, struggling with the reality that you're living too soon, too early. But no, that's within time. So pick up the bones of the dream and not finish to it. Let your heart bear scars of the price you pay. Let your hands sow the coat of the dream. And like the coat of many colors, dream of different colors. Cause what you sow, if you don't like, you would reap. So sow wisely the coat of the dream. Cause what you sow, you would reap.
What would you do if you had 7 days to live?
Life is a beach, and I've learned to swim against the tide. I am no Jack Sparrow for this life, and it's no Caribbean. Life is a shit, and I've written my name on every page. Okay, I don't know what to do. Seriously, I don't know what to do, so I'll just do anything and forget.
Express it.
Life is a shit, express it.
The world is sick. Like a man suffering from amnesia, the world is slowly forgetting what's right. Day has come to night and night to nightmare, and still we sleep comfortably and miss this madness. We take everything hook, line and sinker. We are hooked by ignorance. We can't draw the line between good and evil. Our mind is like a sin that has touched every single thing. It's dead. Like a dead computer, we no longer process the information we receive. Garbage in, garbage out, and the cycle goes on and on and on.
Okay, that's it.
The world is sick. And the funny blind eye to this cancer eating us up from the inside. We claim to know the way, but we're lost within our ways, moving in circles. There's no end point to this madness. This madness has no finish line. You between the lines or chop over the line, you go no say and no lie. Because blind man will forget blind man. For faith has said the fact that we're blind. And there's no one I king here. So if I king here, you won't be bothered. For we no longer are brother's keeper. The boy next door is just the boy next door.
Virginity. As I was walking down my street on a somnolent evening, I saw a beautiful dancer walking licentiously in erotically flaunting a seductive structural endowment in what proceeded out of the abundance of my heart. Hello, pretty lady, I pity you pretty. For some men of low morality will soon come knocking with inducement to invade the crystal city. You better run for safety into the citadel of emotional stability. For if the crystal city is found devoid of purity, it will become an outcast in the convergence of women of distinct morality. Then the vitality of your chastity will be sung as a lyric of tragedy in the notes and crying of society. For poverty is not a liberty of liberty. Thank you.
Attitude, abuse. My clothes torn and stripped, my flesh beaten, my soul wounded, my heart troubled, still craving for the lust of hate and revenge. My hate suppresses the love in me. Oh, where is my love? Where is my care? Every day a battle for hate and love, a battle for mercy and revenge, a battle of joy and pain. In the rising of the sun rise a new hope. In the rising of the moon and stars lies so much light in my darkness. But in me lies the darkness and unending hatred caused by my kind. Oh, tell me, where is the hope I seek? Where is this light I...
What if I told you I had my first kiss when I was 13? It felt like love, or was it love? But it was incomplete, so I was thirsty. And what if I told you that in my search for love, I went through downs and ups, and eventually pride was brought back to life because of a man named Christ? I have seen love, all kinds of love, 50 shades of love. You see, growing up, I never really cared much about February 14th. I mean, you could go to the corner store, get a perfume and a flower to your girlfriend, your lover, no problem, but not me. I wanted something real. And so one day, I saw myself with a girl, taking a long stroll down the beach. Sunset. We could feel the coolness of the evening breeze on our skin as it goes up to the heart to what's within. She took a hold of my hand, looked at me in the eyes, and suddenly, just when she was going to sing me a song about love, I heard a voice. Joseph, wake up! You've never gone to church! Whoa. That was my mom. And so I woke up angry. Not angry at my mom, but angry at the fact that each time I try to get to hold and love, it always feels so incomplete and out of reach. And so I gave up on love. But then I heard from somebody, that heard from somebody, that heard from somebody, that the best kind of love is love between a mother and a child. But my question is that actually the best kind of love? Okay, at this point I get to ask, is that actually the best kind of love?
The poem is titled, This is How Much I Love You. Sorry, my hand shake, that's the liver. Okay. Follow me, listen to my snores, and you hear your name in the lyrics of my dreams. My nightmare begins when your face starts to fade from the television of my dreams. I wonder how this carry this book about. I wish you can open it. You will find your picture and your name on every page, just like the pages of my heart. Every time I look at your lips speaking too much English, I simply want to teach you how to kiss in French. I want to run away from the world into the heavens of your hands, reciting poetry for the rest of our lives. Come, let's make love here on this bed of food. Maybe we can give birth to another creative God, just like us. Thank you.
Alright. This poem. See, this poem is dedicated to you men, you husbands who are now vendors. Yes, vendors who no longer know how to be the guardian but now trade in punch. Yeah, man. See, you're too much of a fool for you don't know that the only time you should lay your hands on a woman is when you want to pray for her. And yes, pray for her, stay with her, care for her, do things for her. Don't gaze her with pain and disdain for that woman. That woman is not your domestic animal. See, with no just case, you daily deface her face like person made on the crease. You are such a disgrace, but you possibly hit her below, making her wish she was better a widow. You think, hey man, no, you're an animal. But you always bark like a dog, snort around like a big pig, swallow a pride like a peacock. You can call this cheap talk. But the fact that you have a huge capital doesn't make that woman your domestic animal. So here and now I stand against domestic violence. Enough of this nonsense. I speak for that woman who endures in silence. Let my voice ring louder than the sound of 1,000 sirens. Let it speak to your bent conscience. That women are precious stones to build up your homes which you cannot do all alone. I know here that excuses are on the list of some. I am also aware that your bank account has a huge sum and you just cannot do without your rum. But Mr. Johnny, see, that woman deserves to be respected. And even if she nags or gets on your nerves, just walk away, knowing that such things are expected. Stop the domestic violence. Thank you.
I do hope you're not a vendor that trade in punch and no longer a guardian to your wife. That was fun, right? Would you want to enhance your performance skills? Would you want to learn on how to perform poetry or spoken word here in Nigeria? Well, we're here for you. Ready, willing, and able to put you through on how it's done. So connect with us on Twitter and Instagram at Word411 and also like our Word of Facebook page. You can also connect with me on Twitter, Olulu Forever, and on Instagram, Olulu the King. For more information and to make an inquiry on poetry events here in Nigeria and beyond, go to our website, www.word411ng.com. Until I come your way next time, stay blessed, stay poetic, and keep the words flowing. Salam.
This is love and breath flames always.
I feel no fine like T.I. or flow. Savior, see my sick soul. I feel no even sabi rap like Jay-Z.
I wonder if 50 lives
sits close, the ink
Always conversing and arguing about.
Decide to go to the seaside and
The one letter word we use way too often.